bro. And Nkunku, Barca volume, he's very injury prone. In my opinion, more than Dani Olmo. Last season, this guy, bro, legitimately, he sneezes the wrong way, out for 2 weeks. So, bro, I can't do that. Like, I can't have another player who's more injury than Dani Olmo last season. So, in my opinion, this is not even a good backup option, in my opinion. But what are you saying about Nkunku? He's talented, but...
Dude, have you started to notice that the Deco out has officially been out there now? I can see the chat right now.
The Deco out to the
out.
chat, bro. Listen,
and not just, and I'm not calling out the chat. This is like Twitter, right? X, all over the place.
Yeah.
Even in my show I did yesterday, people were calling Deco out, and I've seen Deco out a lot lately, and it's crazy because I've been speaking highly of him, but I gotta admit, it's becoming really hard to defend him now. Okay, we are all over the place. We have here Zaragoza. We hear this kid in Goku and Koku. What's his name?
Nkunku,
yeah. And then we've heard like Rashford. We've heard like Nico Williams. We've heard so many people on that left wing, and even Lookman. After I made a video about Lookman, I started hearing the rumors for Lookman as well. So it's like, bro, like Nusa, right? So like, we are all over the place in this whole thing. Like, can we just have one guy and just let it be known we are after that one guy? But this board of directors, dude, they cannot get this thing straight. I don't know how to explain it, but it's almost like everyone are divas and everyone wants to get their way, and that's why nobody knows who they really want and who is really the guy who is supposed to strengthen the team next season. It's starting to get into my nerves because, dude, like, can we just get one person? Like, for example, like Real Madrid, they wanted to go after Dean, they got him. They wanted to go after Carreras, they got him. They wanted to go after any player who they really want. They're going after it, and it's not like every single option it's a leak.
I know what you're trying to say.
It's like, dude, can we just have the Rashford rumor be that rumor and just, okay, we are trying to get Rashford and just get it done? Like, even if I don't want Rashford, even I've been on record saying I don't want Rashford, but like this notion that we are all over the place with this left wing position, it just makes me go crazy, bro. And honestly, to answer your question, I don't like this kid from Chelsea, to be honest. And I'm actually happy that we declined because I guess they wanted like a swap deal with Fermin Lopez.
They wanted to do a swap deal with Fermin, and then now they're just like, see, this is how the thing. Bro, Fermin, listen. Bro, Fermin's good, bro. At the end of the day, right? Forget about Fermin. This is not even about him, bro. Bro, now they're offering him like on a low deal to us. Bro, why do you think they're offering, bro? This is like even worse than Rashford, bro. At least Rashford, there's some reports of 40 million. This will be cheap for a reason. You know what bro, listen, there's a saying in football, right? And Barcelona need to be careful. There's a saying, right? Famous saying, buy cheap, buy twice. And the reason why is because cheap does not always equal good. Yeah, you might get lucky with an Aubameyang, right? You might get lucky every now and then. But
that's the nice thing about Real Madrid.
Right? But, dude, Nkunku, yo, Deco, listen, what is in your water, bro? Listen, Nkunku, bro, I'm telling you guys, if you guys think Dani Olmo is injury prone, Dani Olmo is about to have a brother in the hospital bed right next to him all the time. Bro, I can't have another injury prone player at Barcelona and a guy that is not extremely talented. It's not a prime Neymar who's injury prone. Nah, bro, less of that. I think Deco, I'm going to be honest. I've already said I'm low-key Deco out. You know what I'm saying? I said, unless if this guy legitimately...
I'm starting to feel the same way.
You know what? And the only thing that Deco has done very good that I'll say is the contract renewals, to be honest. I have to give him credit on that. But I'm going to be honest. I said if Deco wants me to be Deco in, bro, you have to prove yourself. You got to get me.
We just let go of that kid to Fiorentina for like 1 million, bro. And he was a lot of scouts regarded him. I think it was I saw a report. There was 2 scouts that actually thought that he had the makings of Van Dijk. Can you imagine if that kid turns into something like that?
I think he's gonna be good.
That would be an all-time screw up, dude. That's what I'm saying. And honestly, and somebody here in the chat just mentioned the Diaz smokes again. They're resurfacing it. It's Deco's number one option. Well, let me tell you something. Deco's number one option. The Bayern Munich just gave an offer to Liverpool for 65 million euros. And they declined it, like instantly declined this offer. And apparently they don't even want the 80 million that we were talking about, that he cost so much. Oh, Luis Diaz cost so much because he's 80 million euros in the transfer market. No. They won 100 million euros for this guy.
Ridiculous,
This is ridiculous, bro. And the fact that we are still clinging to this idea, and the leagues are the Deco's number one option, it's still Luis Diaz, dude. I need to punch that guy in the freaking somewhere, dude, like in the freaking mouth or something.
This is why I was fair, bro, because people are saying mad Deco, and I'm Deco out. I've already said I was Deco out before this window, and I said the only way I'll give you a chance, give me the best transfer window since that 2022 window where we got Lewandowski, Koundé. I need to see legitimately 3 guys that are serious. We got 1, Joan Garcia. I need to see 2 more guys that are serious. I didn't think our finances were going to be that bad, but still, I'm very unconvinced, and this is my problem. Fair enough. Our finances are tough. But then why are we so hell-bent? We only want Diaz. Aren't we broke? Listen, what happened to a Barca volume? What happened to being broke? What happened to we have to work with what we got? Well, then why are you going for Diaz with big money? So, like, they're basically contradicting themselves. That means I think Barcelona, they've got money, but they only want to use it on a guy that they're sure is going to be good. And sure, Diaz is going to be good, but I'd rather go cheap for the winger, actually, and go big for the striker next year, because I'm not sure if Diaz is going to be like a Rafinha, Yamal, amazing right away, top end. 100 million? Listen, less of that, bro. I'm hanging up the phone, and that's a bluff. In my opinion, I can't believe Deco is still entertaining it. We saw more rumors today, and I'm like, yo, listen, bro. Deco, I'm not going to lie, bro. I said you're on thin ice, bro. That ice might have broke. Like, real talk, guys. Big up to the chat. Smash up the likes, but I mean, what are you saying about this, bro? It's kind of getting spooky. I can't lie.
This is ridiculous, man. The fact that, okay, we would have problems registering a player that was 65 million, the 62 million release clause from Nico Williams, and now the leaks are 100 million for Luis Diaz. Like, what are we saying? Like, what are we talking about? Like, are we broke or do we have money? I just want to know, because that's the one thing that I hate about Barcelona, is that they don't really tell us what is going on. They always want to like sugarcoat it and just think that they can just gaslight us into like the fact that we are freaking broke. Okay, so it's like, what are we doing? Are we going for Zaragoza? Are we trying to go shop at a yard sale, or are we actually going to the mall and actually try to buy something that actually is worth the money? Because that's what I'm saying here. Like, I'm seeing 2 things. One person, Deco, right, who wants Luis Diaz for 100 million euros. Are you kidding me? Are you gonna go? Ridiculous. Are you about to go into a bidding war with Bayern Munich